Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Iron Master. We return Plat 1 22 LP after the most hilarious Jace game, well, I think, not even just Jace game, that I've ever played. If you did not watch that game, do yourself a favor, go back and watch it, because honestly, it was hilarious. Anyway, we're playing Mord this game. I'm not a big fan of Mord because he's kind of boring, but just like look at their comp and look at Mord. It's like a free win, arguably. They're all pretty damn squishy, and Mord is a counter to Shen. So it's like, it was just the perfect pick for this game. But anyway, here's the old load of Meduda. Low diamond, high platinum game. We're against a Shen who's a one-trick Gangplank. Not playing Gangplank. Gotta get a Shaco. If he doesn't get really ahead of the early game, and our Nunu does well, this is probably an easy game. Corki is making more appearances, by the way. Kaiser main is the misfortune, hasn't got Kaiser. The Pyke doesn't look bad. And then our bot lane seems okay. Negative win rate here. Doesn't really play Kaiser. That's a bit, with a negative win rate overall. But we'll see how it goes. If we just get to mid-late game, I think we'll be completely fine. If I'm honest. Pengu gifting a sub. Thank you much, Pengu. Who else would it have been at the beginning of a video? Right. Darkstar Mord, by the way. Do I need a pull for this guy? I don't know. Right, let's actually sit properly. And like pay attention to the game. Sometimes I don't know if I'm the only one. If I sit really slouched, I never play that well. I've got to like sit proper. Sit proper. And then I start playing better. How's Urgot? I played him a little while ago. He seemed okay. I think my lane opponent got a double kill, I think, from memory in the early game. And that made it really difficult. He seemed okay, but that's about it. So if you like him, play him. But yeah. Pengu says, with 100 biddies, my new goal is to get a sub to come through exactly when I clap. What, my audio clap sync? Oh. So if I did this, Pengu, what would you do? Would you consider some games just lost? Yes. Yeah, definitely. So that person saying he had a 1-9 mid laner and you know, fed an enemy Lux. What could I do as a brand support? Nothing. Some games, as sucky as it sounds, are losses. I've always used the general concept of 40-40-20. 40% of your games are automatic wins. 40% of your games automatic losses. And the 20% is where you as an individual... The 20% you as an individual actually make up the difference of where you climb or not. And yes, by the way, those claps, which was a joke to Pengu, by the way, he's gifting subs. So this guy's playing the aggressive Shen early, which is good. A lot of people underestimate the aggression level of Shen. Obviously, we've been playing quite a lot of Shen recently ourselves. So we know the level of aggression he can be. It's just weird. Whenever I play against Shens, I never see them actually go aggressive. But I should. Well, I think people are starting to learn nowadays that he actually is very strong in the early game. My bot lane's already been dead. Nice Diana kill. But yeah, so yeah, thank you very much, Pengu, though, for... What was that, 3 gifty subbies? Appreciate it, man. Again, thanks for all the support, everybody, recently. It's been kind of weird and crazy, and obviously a big life change is happening for me pretty soon, which is exciting and nervous and all that, but hopefully you guys will continue liking the content and the streams and everything, and hopefully I can do this for a long, you know, years to come. That is the dream. Again, early game I don't see us having the pure advantage comp, but later I think will be good. Oh, that E missed. Ooh, it's Kaiser. Bot lane is not going very well so far. Nice. Well, the Nunu, I think, might be a Smurf, question mark? I don't know. This Shen is over-aggressive? Not really. Just so many people play Shen really passive when you don't have to. Okay, he was over-aggressive there. I'll give you that one. I'm going to play that Shaco is not top lane. I'd be surprised. Oh. It's a Nunu, to be fair, though. You're not stealing that from a Nunu. There's no way. What build am I going? I'm actually going to go crazy and do that. I'm going to leave Seekers there, though. I'm not going to complete Zonya, but, like, just for early game AP and armor, and also you get the stacks, obviously. You get 15 bonus armor, 15 bonus ability power with killing minions. Killing, what, 30 minions to get most stacks? I think that actually could be pretty good to get early. Just leave it there for early lane phase pressure, and then start building into probably a... Leandri's good, but also Riley's good, so I don't know which one I want to go. Nautilus is playing a little bit too aggressive in bot lane. Like, Nautilus was the one who actually engaged then, by the way. Diana's dying in the 1v1. Still think this game is definitely winnable. They just gotta... I don't know. You'll notice I'm even playing a bit passive in the early game. Because Shen, weirdly, has pretty good strength in the dueling. And I'm also a little bit nervous about Shaco because, you know, early game snowballing champion. Why risk stuff when I know I outscale? That's one thing that a lot of people don't do. They don't think about scaling. I need one more auto attack to get my passive. Bonk. Obviously, Mord is relatively hard to gank now that I actually am level 6, because I can just be like, yo, I'm ulting the Shaco, who probably can't 1v1 me. I doubt it. Or even ult the Shen. And you can avoid like ganks and stuff quite efficiently. So I'd be surprised, like, if I was the enemy team, where would I go? Bot lane a lot. Just chain gank bot lane. Which is what they're doing. I'm just like constantly using abilities because for Mord it doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, see, the Shen can't really trade with me anymore efficiently, and I even got hit by a tower then. So this is why just playing passive in the early game when you know you're going to eventually beat them anyway, it's quite effective. Really want that tower plate though. Don't know if I'm going to get it. Shen's ult. So that would not have been the smartest of dive. Want to try and force his teleport to top lane, because it means that if he goes for an ultimate play bot lane, he doesn't have teleport to return to top. He really, by the way, he won't want to use thingy. That's not good. The Shaco is permanently in bot lane, by the way. Like, damn. Yep, my ultimate does counter Shen. But it's not like the enemy team, unfortunately, needs it. My whole team is dying. He was too far back to get my ult. Well, as we kind of said earlier, this game is probably quite winnable if we just survive the early game. But unfortunately, Nautilus is 0-5, less than 10 minutes into the game, and Kaiser's 0-3. That's a little bit impressive to feed that much this early, if I'm honest. Please say they get that. Thank you. Hashtag Huzzy bot lane. Yeah. The classic. The classic Huzzy bot lane. Pengu gifting another sub. No more Pengu, dude. I'm not going to use TP just in case I want to go to the dragon. Because obviously Nunu is heavily prioritizing dragons, which is smart. No one got those plates. Ugh. Just focus the dragon, man. There's a TP. They should back out, back out, back out. Getting the dragon's really good. That, again, with Diana positioning. We have got... No. I don't like the fights my team are taking at all. Again, dragons are good, but the enemy team is starting to snowball quite heavily. I missed that. Yeesh. How do they keep dying? Oh my god, they just keep dying. Oh, this is frustrating. My bot lane has died 10 times. 10 times. That's crazy. And then the Nautilus will be blaming the jungle difference, but to be fair, you guys kept seeing the Nautilus was the one who was engaging. The Nautilus was the one who was actually going in, even though he knew Shaco was living bot. So what? If you know Shaco's living bot, why are you, you know... That's not doable, is it? We got his flash. If I did it just before his flash, then maybe that was on. But he just got the flash off in time. Pengu gifting the sub, my Pengu. Confidence. Alright. Very nice. I went for that aggressively because he didn't have flash, by the way. That's what I, you know, get the flash a few seconds earlier and it enables me to kill him. Can you throw a ward? He hasn't got an ward. That damage! That's the real one. The whole enemy team. Yeah, so the person earlier, and maybe, again, this might be an upload, as crazy as it sounds, because legit, the question earlier in this video was, are games just sometimes losses? Yes, they are. Sometimes. Sometimes they are just losses. Because having a 0-5, 0-6, 2 and 5 teammates at not even 14 minutes into the game, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. And that's why, again, is it annoying? Sure. Am I going to get myself in all of a, you know, am I going to get in a bit of a tizzy and annoyed and rage about it? No. Because there's no point. What will that do? Well, one, I don't have it in me to even be like that. But it doesn't achieve anything anyway. It's not going to change the outcome of the game. Whoa. It's not as aggressive. And who knows? Again, we got both dragons so far. If we can get the dragon soul, you never know. If we can hold out long enough, maybe I can carry. Mord is very effective versus the enemy team. This Diana. Just constantly. Well, everyone is just constantly dying. Man. So Shaco's hit. Shaco's dead. I'm telling you, man. Mord is really good versus the enemy comp. They're all so squishy. And Mord gets very tanky. That should be the positioning again, dude. This Kaiser. How are they dead? I honestly don't understand what they're doing. And worth reminding people, yes, this is a Smurf series. People get angry. This is low. This is Diamond 4 MMR. This is still top 1% of the game MMR. So yes, it's a Smurf, but you probably would expect better play than what's going on right now in this rating. So yeah. The Shen, I don't know, like, I play Shen. This is not a great matchup for Shen, I said that earlier, but he's not respecting it very much. So again, this may still be an upload, and what I will say, everybody, if we even lose this game, if you guys could do me a massive favor, and like, a big thing as a YouTuber sometimes is you want to upload a video even though it's a loss. But you sometimes feel like the audience may not want that. If you guys are okay with like, oh, Huz, you're having a good game, but your team's feeding, especially with what's going to happen the next couple of weeks, obviously I'm going to be very busy moving into my new place. Sometimes these videos may have to happen. And if you could just throw a like on the video and throw a comment and stuff saying, Huz, it's okay, I'd really appreciate that, especially in the next few weeks. Just to like throw a like on it, throw a comment, that gives me the confidence that, oh, okay, my audience is cool with me doing this. You know, if I'm only, by the way, if I'm having a good game, but my team is kind of feeding, I wouldn't do it if I'm feeding too. But, yeah, let me know. Shed. Alright, here we go, baby! Man, they're so fed. That's a bit of a comeback, though, no? I don't know if she kills him. Maybe. She has got ult. And then ult. I think she's got him. Yeah, okay, that's 4 people. That's 4 people. That's not bad. This Shen not doing so great. That was a really weirdly timed Shen ult. That was a lot of shutdown gold too for our team. If we can get the next dragon, I don't know, we're not looking terrible. You're going to get baited. Enemy Shaco's definitely there, man. I'm telling you. It's so easy to predict! Why else would that Pyke be aggressive on an enemy mid laner? The only reason is they're not alone. Again, this is where like sometimes this dialect just isn't thinking while playing, and I've said it many times, it's not to be offensive or anything. Vast majority of League players are on autopilot. They're not thinking while they play. If so many, Huz, how do I improve? How do I be a better player? Think. And I'm not even kidding. As dumb as that sounds, think while you play. That's all. Oh my god, he's died 10 times! The Mord has died 10 times in 19 minutes! Jesus Christ! Also, I can hear lashing down rain with noise-cancelling headphones. That's when you know it's raining very heavily. Oh, the Nautilus, sorry. My bad, my bad. I've only died once! How have I only died once in a game that the enemy team is so far ahead? Alright, we might need to start grouping, because if I can actually ult the Misfortune... Is she dead if I ult her? Maybe. If I can stay on top of her, I think so. But that's the problem. Can I stay on top of her? What? He has a QSS? The Pike has got a QSS. I'm going to be honest. Maybe I should have realized that. But who would have realized the enemy support has got a QSS? Alright. Pengu gifting another sub. Thank you much. That's when you know the enemy team is fed, by the way. When the enemy support can buy a QSS before their AD carry. Oh, she got her. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, well, note to self. I should have ulted the Misfortune. Pike, big brain, man. I just want to be here and just stop the enemy team even looking for this. Oh my days. Oh, they just do so much damage with how fed they are, everybody. So even though we did pretty well in top lane, we wrecked the Shen, we've had an okay game, I'm going to be honest, they're just too fed. There's only so much I can do. You know, when the enemy AD carry's got 15 kills, the enemy mid laner's got 11 kills. They just do too much damage at this stage. The moon! That did no damage. So yeah. It's unfortunate with how much feeding has actually happened. There's a lot of feeding. But yeah. Having to deal with 2 AD. Well, actually, Corki does more magic damage than physical. Alright, it's a no vote. We'll keep on playing. We'll keep on playing. Again, we do scale well, but... yeah. I think that practically the only way we win this game is if randomly one of them disconnects, if I'm honest. I don't see another way that we win. Because my bot lane are actually getting 2v1'd. Yep. Do you think they're doing it? Oh. Their Pike is the same level as me. Damn. Damn. Ooh, Wit's End. She's just too fed. Ah! She just does so much damage. Oh well. Again, we tried our best, everybody. I think you guys saw that. But it's just to the point of the game now that the enemy team are just so fed that I just get killed. It just doesn't really matter what I do here. I'm just dead. Which is a shame. But I'm happy with how I played in the early mid lane phase and all that. That's the real one. But yeah, if you guys can do me a favor and throw a like on the video if you're still okay with me uploading this type of thing. Because, you know, it is what I'd say, it's educational. Oh, HuzzyGames that he legit can't do anything. That means I can too in silver or gold. Yeah, definitely. The reason why, I've said it for ages. A big reason that I think the LoL community is so bad at accepting losses, bad losses, is because all the content creators, and I'd say including myself, we don't like uploading losses. We don't love showing this because it doesn't do very well for views, if I'm honest. So uploading it every now and then, it's a highlight. And to a lot of people go, oh, snap, YouTubers get this too. Yeah, we really do. Just we don't upload it. But it's what I said earlier. 40% of your games are automatic wins. 40% of your games are automatic losses. It's the 20% of games that you make the difference, and that's how you climb. This game, let's be honest, my bot lane combined has died 23 times. Actually, let's add my mid laner. My mid and bot lane together have died 34 times in 25 minutes. 34 deaths in 25 minutes. There ain't nothing I can do about that. So that's why you just kind of accept it and be like, okay, all right, that's a lot of deaths. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. And what a lot of people will say is that you'll remember these games. You'll remember that your team fed like crazy, but you'll probably forget the times where, like, you know, the enemy would team. Oh my god, that damage. Ow. Ow. Hey! Oh, there we go. Got 2 kills right at the end. I'll take that, man. 2 kills right at the end in this type of game. Not bad, not bad. Oh, God. So, yeah, that honestly, and I will say, and I don't think I'll be wrong in saying this, that might have been the biggest game that I've had feeding teammates in Season 10. Like, that was a lot of feeding. Like, a lot of feeding. Like, damn. I'll give it to the Nunu, though, because honestly, like, he just played the game. But we went 752, 170 farm, and, you know, 12 deaths, 10 deaths, 14 deaths in 26 minutes. And then damage-wise dealing, yeah, not bad damage, considering how the game went. There's my lane opponent, who was quite aggressive. But, yeah, this is just one of those games. What I will say, though, is Mord felt strong. You know, obviously, I've got to think of how I title this video. Mord versus Shen, it is, as you could tell, a favored matchup into Mord. And Shen is also known as a pretty strong champion right now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is more of an educational lesson that these games happen. There's no point raging about it. There's no point going crazy. It doesn't do anything. It's not going to affect anything. You know, in the end of the day, the defeat screen is going to be there whether you rage or not, so you may as well not rage. But that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, please do throw a like on the video, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.